Hello and welcome.
Good evening, or good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, depending on where in the world you are currently watching the show.
Or hello.
Hello indeed. Hello to everybody in the chat already.
Yes, I was just checking our microphone was live and the volume was good. I think we're all right. Oh, we've got people from all around the world already.
I know, we've got Romania as well. Edward's turned up. Hello, Edward. We've got people from Scotland. We've got people from all over the place. It's dark o'clock here. Yeah, that is in Scotland. Yeah, it's dark o'clock here as well. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching the show.
What have you got this week?
Well, this week we're going to start with a little bit of product, finishing off from the Q4 releases.
Mexico is on the house.
Is on the house.
In the house.
In the house. Mexico's in the house. So we've got some extra product from Q4 release that we want to share with you guys.
We've been crazy here for Halloween and haven't really had time to play like we want to do with the Q4 products.
Yeah, we've got Halloween, and then in the UK we also have Bonfire Night, and our party store sells fireworks. So it's been crazy.
Busy.
That's done, out the way, and back to the sense of some kind of normality for us. No. Okay, fair enough. So anyway,
Q1.
I know. We've got so some of the Q4 products. There was a couple of the air-filled smaller foils that we wanted to play with.
Sneaked in. I didn't even see them in the Q4 release. I totally missed them. I think that happens with the 14-inch. It's there, but
it's not. Yeah. We need to switch over to that background, because around the background we want a baby in the background and some giant heads. Can we get a baby and some giant heads?
Here we go.
You think? There we go, look. Baby and giant heads.
Look at it.
Oh, we're on the wrong side. We should switch.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Their brothers are together.
Oh.
Excellent.
So it seems that the IT gremlin has hit right now.
Yes.
So I'm just going to reach down and get my mouse, because it seems the screensaver has kicked in on the most vitally important screen of our studio.
Yeah, we can't read and we can't see the monitor that's behind the camera that we're currently looking at. Which tells us what's going on in the show. And some reason Dominic's decided that on his computer he's going to turn the screensaver on to about 30 seconds, it feels like.
I feel it may come on many times in this show, but hey, that's what Wednesdays are for, people.
That's why we do it live. You never know what's going to happen. But anyway.
Wait. I think I need to warm up.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, guys. Have yourself a cup of tea.
Oh, it's exciting things today as well. I'm not going to tell them what it is, but it's exciting.
It is.
It's something we've done, something we do, but it's got even better.
And it's beyond the thing about the 30 languages, which
it's not that. That's nothing.
Okay,
yeah.
So the first design is the new 14-inch air-filled Flamingo.
I like a bit of Flamingo.
We teamed it up with the 16-inch jelly numbers from North Star, and also some double-stuffed
dual tone
latex 5-inch.
Gotta love that double stuffing.
All air-filled. Here it is in the background. We might want to go full screen on
Let's
that.
Go.
Because you can only see some giant numbers.
Here we go. Let's have a bit of this, a bit of that. Oh. And do you want to see? Oh, do you want to have a look at it like in all its glory? Is that what you want?
But on the big. There we go, on the big full screen.
That.
So look at that. It's a simple enough base using 5-inch double stuffed on the base to get our dual tone colours really popping.
We've got the 5-inch white in there, so it's just a flat white, 5-inch inside those dual tones, and boy, does it look nice.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. And then top it off on there, we've got a little 14-inch Flamingo design sitting on the top, air-filled.
Yes, and we've just joined those two numbers together using the balloon bond. Perfect for that particular job there. One of our top 3 glues, that one is, I think.
It is. It's one of our top 3. So that's the Flamingo design. So what I'm going to do is, on top of that one, if we take exactly the same design, and we change it up for another one of the air-filled designs, so we'll get rid of that one, and we'll take this one on instead. This is the 14-inch air-filled Pinata design.
Yay! Gotta love the efficiency of design.
Yeah, the only thing that we had to do is, because the Pinata, he has that space and he wants to sit a little bit higher, we added an extra pair of balloons, which is actually only a 5-inch balloon twisted in half.
Yeah, that's split duplicate. We did actually do it the other way to start with, and although it looked good in the flesh, we had the pinata coming across through the numbers. And I think, as a table centerpiece or something, it would look good. But from a photograph point of view, it didn't look very good at all, because you could either see the 70th or the pinata. So putting it that way looks so much better.
There's a question on there as well. Do we use the straw that's included with the balloon, or do we use a hand pump with the jelly numbers?
Good point. I like to drop the straw, then lose it, and then go for my hand pump, my trusty Qualatex 2-way hand pump.
Yeah, so actually we use the hand pump for those numbers.
But quite specifically, we chose the hand pump for the jelly ones because they have that translucent front to them. What you don't want to do is put any kind of warm condensation air going into that, which could possibly be seen. But I've noticed as well, if you do them with the hand pump, the inflation's a lot more stable. It stays inflated through the different temperature changes better than if you do a mouth inflation.
Yeah, we much prefer, we try not to do any kind of mouth inflation for any of our balloons, really. Yeah. It's, we try to stay professional.
Those little extra gifts are not necessary inside the balloons.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we use the hand pump wherever possible on that one. So yes, that's really cool. We really like those.
It's actually, to kind of spin that back as well, the straw is obviously there for the customers to use, so it's a great retail kind of over-the-counter sale, which is great, but we actually add that little bit of service with it as well. So anybody who buys any of the 16-inch North Star range from us, the scripts or the individual letters, we offer the inflation service. It's something that we can do that keeps them coming to us rather than just being able to buy those balloons from any store.
Absolutely.
We understand the brand, we understand the quality, but the service is what makes the customer comes back to
yeah,
us
and we
each time.
Obviously, if we inflate them ourselves, we're making sure that they're not being overinflated, which obviously can increase failure rates. So we want to make sure they last as long as possible for the customers. So like Dom said, it's that level of service.
But the last thing they want is that one letter missing and then, a bit of disappointment. Like what I did there?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be interesting later. But anyway, so that was then. Let's zoom into us, Dom. We'll get rid of this and we'll go back to having a baby on there.
Hi, baby.
Look at that. Oh, look at the little baby.
Oh, super cute.
Hello. Oh, look, we've got Rwanda and Belgium joined us as well. Hello, guys.
Look at that.
Can you do that again, Dom? Because oh, there we go. That's perfect.
See? It's like I knew.
The announcement that we had, which is on the thumbnail, and it's also the title of the show, is Q Corner now available in 30+ languages.
30, including English.
Yeah, 30+ including English. That's right.
We thought, we have to include that one in there.
Absolutely. So what we did was,
I miss me too.
Yeah, Des, all the way from Namibia. See, I remembered.
Nice.
Yeah, we decided that we wanted to have a bigger reach because there's a lot of people that watch the show but obviously don't speak language as perhaps their first language or at all. Yeah,
I mean, I know I've had lots of conversations with people when we've been on the road talking to different delegates, and quite often we're talking through a translator because they don't have English as their language at all. Yet the language of balloons does come across very well in what we do in other videos.
It's what we do. It's a very visual product, right?
But these sort of sections now, where we're not actually kind of holding anything or doing anything, it's very hard for them to understand the context of the conversation. So we felt very strongly.
Yes, and what we did was we tried the YouTube's automatic translate.
I'm not saying no to it trying, I'm saying no to the output.
Yeah, we tried it and it was terrible.
Yeah.
First of all, English is almost our second language because we're from the north of England.
Yeah, let's not put all the blame onto YouTube here.
Yeah.
I think some of it has to go into our shoulders.
Yes, and also we also know that people that do speak English very well and do understand English very well because of the speed that we talk at times, and because of our accent, and don't always keep up.
Our made-up words.
Also, on top of that, there are some English speakers that want to watch the show while doing something else, so not necessarily listening to the show. They want to just watch the show. So what we did was we had subtitles created.
Yes.
So somebody said that she's going to send me...
I saw beer.
Send me a beer every time that I say your name. Okay, Des. Thanks, Des. No need to Keith, it says. Thanks, Des.
You can only drink so much, Des.
It's a challenge.
Yes, so we felt very strongly that we want to kind of be more inclusive and give this opportunity for everyone to understand the whole of the show. And also, like, I know I watch different videos and YouTube clips, and I watch it and read it with the subtitles.
Yeah, so what we did was we went through and we've been sorting out the subtitles. So now, as of right now, every show that we put out, within 48 hours, there will be English subtitles available. Yeah. Which is fantastic. And that's the first part. So it means that if you want to watch it back with the English subtitles on, please do. Wait until it's done correctly. Yeah, yes. Until it actually says, if you go into the videos, you'll actually see where it says subtitles available on it. Otherwise, you're just using the auto subtitles, which you really don't want to do. Yeah, you don't. Then what we do is we have those subtitles translated into 30 different languages. And if we've missed any languages for local, if there's enough interest, we shall have them added to the list. And it means that you can switch on the subtitles at any point.
Yes. But this is new.
Yes.
So please work with us.
Yes.
For any feedback on any of the languages, because as you well know, English is our second language and there's no others.
Yes, somebody said there it's a massive job. It has been a massive job, and it is something that we are committed to, and we want to share this as much as we possibly can.
Yeah,
so please let people know. So what we've got to do is, we understand as well as that the translations into the other languages are ranging. We've had them tested in lots of different languages, and they're ranging from somewhere to 85% correct up to 98% correct. And we also realise that at times the translations can be very literal, and as we tend to do jokes and things, not everything's going to go across. However, we're doing our best, okay? So, people that we actually had test them for us had a few problems with actually knowing how to switch subtitles on and knowing how to pick languages and things.
It's not obvious. It's not an obvious tool to use. It is there, but it's not straightforward. So we've got a little helpful guide on that one.
Yes, and there's two different methods depending on whether you're watching the show on a computer, a desktop computer, laptop, or whether you're watching it on a mobile device such as your phone or an iPad, any kind of tablet, because the auto translations, they're actually not available at all through the YouTube app.
Yes, you must be on the desktop sites to get those anyway.
So here we go. I'm going to show you the videos and we'll talk you through it. Okay, let's see if we can keep it up because the video runs ahead. Here we go. So first of all, this is a video from the desktop version. And you can see there in the bottom corner, you need to click on the settings, then onto captions, and then it gives you a list of all of the different languages that are available.
So many to choose from.
I know, it's over 30.
It makes you want to learn a new language.
I keep saying over 30 because I can't remember if it's 31 or 32. So in this case, we're going to pick a language. What are we going to pick?
We've got
Portuguese. And instantly, those subtitles come up there in Portuguese. And they will, once you've said it the first time, you don't need to do it for every video. You just do it once. Or if we pick a different language, what's that, Slovenian?
I'm rusty, but I think so.
And then also Slovenian, let's go for a tricky one. What's
Norwegian
that one?
Was that one?
Norwegian?
Oh, yeah,
Norwegian also.
And
Norwegian.
Russian.
And Russian.
I'm fluent in Russian.
Yes.
I did all that.
So, and then French. We're trying our best to put it out there for absolutely... Like I say, we're trying our best to put it out there for absolutely everybody. Yes. And we are also working through the back catalogue. Yeah, it's not going to happen overnight.
One of the things that isn't shown on that video that you discovered the other day, though, was about changing the size of subtitles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. On a desktop...
This was a happy accident.
Yeah. On the desktop version, if you're watching it and you want the subtitles to be bigger, if you use Command, or if you use it, so that on a Mac it's a Command and plus, or if you're on a Windows-based machine, if you use Control and plus, it actually makes the... Yes, it's in Hungarian.
Of course.
It is in Hungarian. Plus, it increases the size of the subtitles.
Plus or minus, takes it down, up and down in size. And it's great. Just if you've got eyesight like mine, zoom right in.
It's in Canadian A. We just add A to
What's
everything.
that all
A.
about?
What's that? What's it all about, Jackie? What's it all about? I don't know.
Doing our best.
Okay,
So yes.
So that is the desktop version. Now we have the app, because the app's completely different. Okay, so
Yes.
what we're going to do is I'm going to get out a phone and we're going to watch it on the app.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Somebody's asked about Arabic. Yes, it is in Arabic. We've had it tested. So in the app, you just pick the video that you want to watch, and then you need to tap on the video itself, then the three dots in the corner, and captions. Switch them to whichever one you want.
Look at the choice.
And yes, you go all the way through it, and like I say, Arabic is there. Select which you want, and then the subtitles pop straight up there. Obviously, if you turn your phone sideways, you get a bigger screen anyway. But we can just go, or we'll tap on it again, three dots, and pick which captions you would like.
You could have had a manicure, Keith.
If you think that's my finger, Dom.
We've got the same language options on the desktop site and on the app, so it's no different. It's just how you turn them on is slightly different. But as Keith said as well, with the desktop, once you set those captions to the way you want, they will stay there for you, that choice. So,
Absolutely.
and you can change it at any time and turn them off if you want.
So what we're doing now is within 48 hours of the live show, yeah, Afrikaans is in there as well. Yes, that's right, Des. We tried to do as many as we could. Honestly, we could. And if we've missed any, and if there's enough demand for it, send us a message saying that you would like this other language. We will do our best. That's all we can say.
Certainly will.
But within 48 hours of the live show, there will be subtitles on there in 30 plus languages.
Yay!
And I think that, yeah.
We're saying yay.
We don't need sleep anymore. We decided we don't need sleep anymore.
We know what's involved in that 48 hours. But you know what? It's our commitment to you guys.
But please let us know how accurate it is. Please let us know if it makes a difference to your watching experience, because that's what it's all about.
All about.
Okay, all about. Yeah, sorry, Jackie. That's all it's all about. Okay, right. So that was our big announcement about the 32 languages.
Yes.
And one of the languages that we had on there was Slovenian.
That's right. Keith's going on his jolly holidays again very soon.
Yeah. So, next week, I'm going to do a CBA exam and some training in Stockholm, Sweden first. And then straight from there, I carry on to the Slovenia event.
Holiday 2.
We need that one. Holiday 2.
He knows I'm joking.
If you haven't signed up yet and you're still thinking about it as a last minute thing, get yourself signed up. This is directly on the Qualatex.com website, because
you can't go wrong with Qualatex.com.
You can't. So that's what it's. That's where you can get all the information from, and you can get signed up onto that.
I think the Slovenian event as well is one of the ones that probably has a selection of people or delegates from every single one of the languages that we have on the Q Corner channel now.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a massive. It's very, very international. It's a pretty huge event.
It is. It's very international.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get that off, because you came here to see us make babies, I believe. Was that the rule? Brendan, yes, there probably will be a bigger room than in Glasgow for the CBA exam. Brendan was one of 2 people who did a CBA exam in Glasgow quite recently, and the room, thankfully there wasn't 3. Let's just say, thankfully there wasn't 3 people doing that.
But then to balance that, we have done an event once where we had a couple of people to do a CBA, and we had the biggest ballroom ever.
So it balances out.
Well, yeah.
Balances out.
Absolutely fine.
But
yes.
about making babies, because we have the new print on this one. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, it's that one.
No, I want the other one on the stick that we did last time.
Oh, okay, 1 sec. Let me go and grab that one, and it's under your desk.
It certainly is.
Like it's already there.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Oh my goodness, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, on the last show, we made this using the 5-inch print, and you can see even after 2 weeks of being sitting around in the studio, it's still perfectly fine.
Not looked after, I may add. Though.
Yeah, actually, it was sitting on the floor of the studio, to be fair, for the last 2 weeks.
It may have been kicked a few times.
Yeah.
That's why it's crying.
Yeah, so it's crying. Look, crying. So that was the 5-inch one, but we wanted to use the 6-inch quick link version of it too. So you have the connection. Oh, you've got the connection on the top and on the bottom with the smiley face and the sad face as it goes around there. And there's also the
that one there. Oh, yeah.
the Pacifier
Super cute
version, which is the same on both sides.
It is.
Because it's only single-sided.
This is what I've got to work with.
I know.
Des, send me the beer, please.
Yeah, no. I need it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little baby. We have a simple baby here using a few 5-inch balloons and some 160 Qs.
Well, this is modelled off a previous version of baby that we used to do, or still do, with the 11-inch quick link head. And we'd have a body for it using 5-inch latex, and it's just all done with a single stroke with the Qualatex 2-way hand pump. So it's nice and simple design, but that scale didn't work for the 6-inch baby head. And as these faces are so cute, and these are great little add-ons to different designs, it was a perfect little design to do. So
absolutely. So we're gonna make a baby right here on the show. Normally it takes months.
And it's more expensive than this as well.
But we have some 5-inch balloons that are just sized with 1 stroke on the hand pump. Okay,
You talk. I'll
1 stroke. You're gonna get some of them.
I'll get them out and pass them.
Okay, thank you. And what we need to do is we're going to turn 1 balloon into 2, and we yeah, it's like some sort of karate. Okay.
Did you run out of the words there?
I did. I was distracted by the chat on there as well.
His brain was fighting karate judo.
Okay, karate judo. We're going to turn this into a duplet. Now, there's a couple of different ways of doing it, depending on which way you prefer. One of them, I kind of prefer to take hold of it like this and twist the balloon. That's the way that I prefer to, but some people find that too difficult. So the other option is if you put your finger on one side of the nozzle and your thumb on the other, squeeze and twist. Some people find that is an easier way of doing it. But what you're looking for is trying to get the 2 halves of the balloon the same size.
A common mistake at this point is to put the balloon down where the twist just comes undone. So you can either do it like Keith has done it there, where he's put it between his fingers to hold it to leave his hands free to work with, or my kind of go-to is using my elbow.
Or we also known as the patented Qualatex balloon holder.
Oh yes, it's true. Limited stock.
Then what we need to do is put those 2 together to make a cluster of 4 balloons. Try and get so the nozzles in the centre. Are we just making 1 baby together?
No.
We're not. Oh, it's separate babies. Okay, fair enough.
One of the added benefits to this method is, because we're using 1 balloon to make 2 of the balloons in the cluster, is it stretches out the colour on these. Because if you try to attempt this with just 4 balloons, you really have to stretch them out, and they become a bit too soft, and the colour is normally incorrect. But another thing to watch out for as well, you do get a slightly distorted shape, which is absolutely fine. It adds to the look in most cases, but just make sure that they're facing the same direction. Don't have kind of one way and then the other one going the other way. So
somebody's asking if their daughter can come and listen to this talk about the birds and the bees. No. No.
Let's talk of beer, and then now there's babies. See?
Exactly.
That's what happens. You drink, babies happen.
Okay. So we're going to make the same cluster again, but with white. And then making another cluster of 4 balloons. And once we've got that, we're going to connect them together. So what we have is we're using one of the neck, we'll put the other cluster on the top, just like with the normal garland, push down and wrap it around so that it becomes the body and the kind of the nappy for the baby as well. There's a lot of naughty people watching the show today. Okay, what are you going to use? Are you going to use the crying baby or the pacifier baby? I use the sleeping baby.
I've got the happy baby.
You've got the happy baby.
You're on about.
I've got the sleeping baby or the sleeping baby. Yeah, it's only one-sided, this one, which I like that. So we're using the neck of the balloon and pulling in there. This one's inflated with
4 strokes, and then just slightly burped, and then give a nice squeeze to get
the baby
nice and round. Okay, don't put it over
burp the baby.
What you're looking to do is just slightly overinflate it, and then reduce it down in size, and it gives you a much nicer shape rather than this egg-shaped baby's head.
So now we have our body for our baby and our nappy. And
oh, no arms.
Well, that's handy.
Put them.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. We need some pocket pumps. I have a pocket pump.
One for me.
Pocket pumps are the best thing for inflating 160Qs because of the needle valve.
They're also very good for reinflating a 260Q if you're using little parts of it as well. Because if you're doing kind of little chunks or sections of 260Q where you've chopped it and there's now no nozzle on it, these are really good for easily getting into there. So
somebody's asking about what the settings are for the premium air. What you've got to do is you've got to make sure that your 5-inch are inflated to just above 3 inches. That's all you need to do with it. We can't tell you the exact settings because of electricity supplies in different areas means that the inflators behave in slightly different ways. So whatever size you would normally set it for, just above 3 inches.
Also your nozzles change it very much as well. So if you have your different nozzles on for different sizes, depending on which you choose, it does adjust your sizing a little bit as well.
Okay.
So
good.
Was I being mean with the 160Qs there?
Yeah, you were. And I want one of them as well.
Yeah. Okay.
You will got that one. Okay. You want that one or are you going to do this one?
I will do that one.
You should do this one.
Because I got one of them already.
Okay, Dom, what are we doing next?
So, for the arms, we're going to inflate a 160Q. I like to overinflate them so it's a longer piece of balloon to work with than I need, because then it's easy to adjust the size. If you inflate it to just the right size, it tends to deform a little bit as you're tying it on. So, give yourself a bit more to work with. There's only a little bit we need, but let's inflate this. So it's probably about just over the size length of the 160Q pocket pump. What you'll tend to find as well is with this balloon, it'll taper off a little bit size-wise where you've inflated it. So if that does happen, just twist that balloon around to get it.
Knock your baby over! Oh!
Hang on, there we go, fixed. So I've squeezed my balloon back to give it a nice clean end so it doesn't have any tapering off there, and tie that knot off. We don't lose any air.
I'm trying to keep up.
I'm going to now do the foot.
The foot.
Okay. The booties and the hand, the mitts, the same technique, but we've just scaled them a little bit. So this one is a little bit bigger than the hand. So for sizing for these, we've used the 160Q pocket pump and I've inflated it with 6 pumps. You've done it automatically, but we pull that balloon down because we want to stretch that latex out to give you that really nice, clean, consistent colour on the top of that balloon. So 1, 2, 5, 6. Tie that balloon off. And what we're going to do is a similar technique to what we've done with the split duplet, but this time we're going to split it, leaving the knot at the top. So
impossible!
I know. We're breaking boundaries today. 30 plus languages.
Exactly. Making babies
in half.
Live on YouTube.
And the best is yet to come, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what it was, but yes, it is. It's awesome. You guys are going to love it. I know you will.
Right, what was that? What? Oh, that's okay.
We've
You've answered that question. So I'm going to squeeze that balloon up,
yeah.
and we're going to split that now, so we have a smaller bubble and a bigger bubble. Okay?
Like that.
It's kind of 2/3, 1/3 is the ratio we're looking for. It doesn't matter if yours is different to mine, but what you are going to try and achieve is 2 booties with a similar size proportion.
Are we bringing booty back?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're bringing it back. Now we're going to take this knot and we're going to bring it round to this twist. We're going to create a pinch twist for that. So pull and twist. So we end up with this nice little boot. And then take...
What's that all about, Jackie? What's it all about?
I felt like coming when I said it. So take the 160Q and we wrap that around that twist. Oh, that baby's going over now. And we tie that. And you want to keep these connections, these knots, as neat as possible. So we've tied them and just snip off any excess. And then that gives you one leg. Then we're going to do the same thing for a second one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to say it as I do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then I'm going to inflate another 160Q.
Another 160Q.
Yep. You can use the bits you cut off, but as I drop mine, I won't. Oh.
Now technology's doing really well. Hello, hello. Move the mouse before it goes off quick.
I don't know if that's technology or not very good ears. I'm going to put some stretchy balloon tape on this.
All you need is a balloon sticky dot on the end. Won't come out then.
Only the very best sticky dots. Right, so pinch twist again. Then we're going to add that onto the end of our 160Q. Lovely long-legged babies. You may notice here that the proportion is slightly off. So we're going to adjust the length of our legs. So we're just going to hold them underneath our baby and pick a length that is in proportion with the design that we've built. So I'm going to squeeze that balloon and twist it to lock the air in that first chamber, and then take my scissors.
Don't do this with normal babies.
Yeah.
Only do this with
the
balloon
complaints
babies.
you get.
Yeah.
What you do need to do though is tie that balloon off and leave some excess latex on here, because we'll need that again in a moment. Then we're going to use the first leg as a template to do our second one. You can use scissors.
Yes.
There you go.
You need that for the arm. Making babies can be fun. Remember that, guys.
I've got a messy desk. So we have our 2 legs now with our longer piece of latex. I'm going to tie those together.
I went ahead.
I'm
experienced.
You know, we're going to tie them together but leave a real loose connection in the middle now, okay? So we have those.
Nunchuck baby legs.
Every time. I'm going to put a bend in them now just to make it easier. So we're going to bend where the knee is, just fold those balloons up, and we're just putting in a kind of a mild shock twist there, just to give them that.
If you're doing it in front of the customer and you want to make it look more magical, just go. My God.
I'm going to bring the legs through the middle of the body, and then drop them down underneath. So now we have a choice. We can have them so they sit underneath the baby, which look nice and cute. Especially have a design where you've got something like a 3-foot latex or you know, a 36-inch foil. This can easily float from there, so you can actually bring the ribbon or the tulle or something down, and we can bring our baby into there.
Flying
or if
baby.
you do want to have it sitting on a design, we just bring the legs up, and because they've got that mechanical but elastic connection, it's really easy to manipulate them and sit them wherever you want. Now the arms are going to be done in the same style. We're just going to make the mitts a little bit smaller for scale, so that's going to be doing 4 strokes. So make sure we pull that balloon down quite a bit, because we want to inflate that very top bit. We're doing well, count to 4.
I know, I'm going to do the other one while I'm on a roll.
We didn't need to say it out loud. Oh, no,
I am in my own head.
And this is where we can learn other languages, easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we can have that translated into all the 30 languages, and I can learn 1 to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mot Hai Ba, and I don't know four in Vietnamese.
Uno, due, tre, quattro.
Unos, dos, tres.
So now it's going to have to translate Italian into Italian and French into... no, it gets confusing. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
What's
right.
it in Afrikaans, guys? In
Yeah.
Canadian, what's in Canadian?
A boot, one.
Jackie's going to kill you. Okay, how long are we doing the arms, Dom?
We're doing them longer than we need. So we can tie them onto the mitt first.
We've already gone over the half an hour. We need to hurry up.
The best bit's still to come as well. We're not cutting that.
I'm to a tray of fire. Yeah. In Norwegian.
Ah, okay. Yes.
And
It's on the tip of my tongue, also. Tip of my tongue.
right, so we're doing the same thing.
Exactly
with
the same technique.
hands.
Just scale down, just to keep the proportion of the baby looking really nice. And if you don't know what we're talking about proportion, that's a great segue into the QBN network.
Curriculum.
Yeah. So we have the CBA program, which is a fantastic program to learn all about design, all about proportion, scale, and all that really cool stuff that makes your work stand out from the crowd.
And also, if you're doing your CBA or you want to do a CBA refresher, we have a playlist for the CBA refresher that's on Q Corner that you can watch. We're in the process of currently updating them to have them translated into all the languages, and hopefully in December we will be doing the third and final part with Sue Bowler. To get that put to bed to finish off the CBA program refresher.
Because Sue is as busy as us, and to get all three of
she's
us
off to Mexico this weekend.
To get three of us in the same place.
So do we do these
the same
songs a little bit shorter?
A little bit shorter.
Shorter.
A little bit shorter. But again, twist that, lock the air into that chamber first before you remove the excess air. You don't want to be losing that. Do the other arm the same size, so just use your first one as your reference. Look at that, it's a little baby factory. Tie them again.
Baby factory.
Fine.
The complaints we're going to get on this show, I tell you. Are we putting a little bit of movement in there?
Absolutely, same thing. A little bit of a shock twist, and then you just want to pull that through the middle of the body.
Just like you would do on a normal baby.
Cross them all the way over. And bring them out either side. I'm going to have a happy baby. Yay!
Sit. Stay.
And then I'm going to do hair like this one. So it's just 3 loops. It's got a little bit of shape in there as well. So we put a little bit of a shock twist in to give it the shape so it doesn't come out like a propeller. And a little pinch twist in the middle there just to hide the connection with the quick link joins into. Keith's going to do a different method, so he'll talk you through that.
I'm going to do a small bow. So we've got a 160Q pink, which I'm inflating letting a little bit of air out to soften it. And we create a small loop for a loop twist, just like we would if we were making a flower to start off with. And then we do a pinch twist, so a small round bubble, which we twist into a pinch twist. Then we make another pinch twist the same. And then what I need to do is make another loop twist the same size as that first one. So over it goes, loop twist, lock that in place. We wrap that round, get rid of the excess, but of course that's enough to make another one of those if we were making multiple babies. And then I put pinch twist on one side and pinch twist on the other side to make a little bow which we can attach directly onto the top of the cookie.
This is why the quick links are perfect for this though.
I love it. I love using the quick links.
Now they are available in the 5" as well.
Yes.
The same range. We have them in the blush and the mocha, in the twin face with the happy sad and the pacifier. So there's 8 altogether.
Yes.
So there's 4 in the range with the quick link and the 5". I was very confused when they came in.
So absolutely
So many
adorable.
choices.
As Justin says, thank you. We are adorable, and the babies are quite cute too.
They're all right.
Yes. What do we think? We like,
Yeah.
but simple and easy to do, right? Okay,
Great
put the
little
babies
addition.
back in the box.
Sitting on a bubble, using something like the stretchy tape, creating a little stretchy connection point. You can add these designs onto so many different things.
Absolutely.
Yay!
So into the box they go.
Night, babies.
Good night, babies. And along with our tools,
As we drop the scissors onto the baby's
onto the babies.
head.
And we'll put that underneath there. Because we're almost at the end of the show, but we've got one last thing that we must do.
Yes.
Something that Dom has been excited about. Okay, so it's a new and improved Mr. Q's Spinner Winner.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for this. I am. I've been waiting 3 weeks for this.
Hurry up!
Are you ready?
Let's go!
No, not ready yet.
Go! It's Mr. Q's new and improved Mr. Q Spinner Winner. Look at this!
He's here! He's here!
Now, people were saying that they loved the shirts.
It was just us.
But no, they did. No, people said they loved the shirts. Somebody said there, are the faces only available in blush? No, available in mocha.
Mocha, yes. All the same faces, the two types, in the quick link and the 5-inch, available in mocha and in blush.
Absolutely.
But that's minor. We're talking about Mr. Q Spinner
Mr. Q
Winner.
Spinner Winner. People were asking about it, and it is on here.
Hi.
They were asking about the t-shirts, so we've added in a t-shirt. Look,
That's a sock. That's a
t-shirt. T-shirt. We've got, what else we got?
High five, Mr. Q.
We've got Mr. Q sitting on here. We've got a mystery box as well. Ooh, mystery box. Don't know what there. Mr. Q plush. You could win your very own
Not
Mr.
this
Q
one.
plush.
He's
Not
ours.
this one. No, he's already been attached to this.
I'll not say how he's attached.
But I don't know about you guys, I think it reminds me of one of them, you know, where the lady is against the wall and they throw knives at. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that, but we won't throw knives. We won't.
Not this episode.
Okay, what else we got? We've got the premium balloon accessories.
Still, guys, come on.
Later. Still hasn't been one. We've got a mystery bag. We don't know what's in the bag.
It's also... it's as good as our question.
Oh, what a good idea.
I know the question though.
You know the question.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go through here. Also, as well, there's an I'm watching Q Corner mug.
Oh, I love that. You're throwing balloon swords. Yes, Brendan. I like that idea.
Yeah, it's a I'm watching Q Corner mug, so you can join in with us at the same time. We've got the premium balloon accessories apron. Then we've got the socks. We've got a bundle of balloon images magazines. We've got key rings and pens and all sorts of different things.
I can't believe the Micro Air has been won.
Yeah, I'm going to put that to the top.
Yeah,
Because
I can't
actually,
believe
no, Mr. Q's going to win.
We haven't had the images one yet. That's sitting, this perfect pile of images sitting on RJ from Pioneer Worldwide there, sitting on his desk, ready to go out, and no one's won that yet.
Okay, so, but we're going to need a question.
Yeah, the question, which isn't going to come up on screen today because of the IT gremlins. However, if you were listening...
If you were listening...
Yeah, how many variants the new Qualatex face is there?
The baby face.
Yes.
How many variants of the new Qualatex baby face is
Between
there?
the face and the colour.
Yes. And the type of balloon.
Yeah.
So you've got a Q Corner minute to answer this. It's like a normal minute, but it's a little bit different because it's a bit more relaxed.
I'll give you a clue. 2's not going to cut it.
No, there's definitely not, because you've got two different colours, but you've also got different prints, and
Yep.
you've got different types as well.
4, we're getting better.
I tell you what, we haven't got an answer. We haven't got a correct answer. I remember clearly what Dom said.
See, copying off people is not helping, guys.
Oh,
now we're progressing.
Now we're
Someone's
getting
thinking
there.
about
Now
it.
we're getting there.
You know what? You can tell the CBA's in the chat.
So we're going to count it down. We're going to count it down from. By the way, I'm going to ask our producer Bob if he knows the correct answer as well. Do you know the correct answer to put them into the right one? Yeah? Okay, producer Bob. We'll continue on. Okay, so we're going to go from... We're going to count it down from 10, 9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1, and we're going to shut it off right there. So don't bother putting any more answers in there because let's count them through before while our producer's putting everything in the correct ones. We'll count them through. So we've got the normal print, which is the two-face one. Yeah.
Yep.
One.
Now that is available in what?
It's available in 5-inch
Ooh.
and 6-inch.
Oh. What
But
colour?
it's also available in blush and mocha.
Oh. So that doubles it up.
So that's 4. Then we have the pacifier face, which is
I'll keep the 4.
is available in blush,
Yes.
5-inch,
Yes.
6-inch blush, 6-inch quick link mocha, and 5-inch mocha. So that's 4 plus 4 is 8. So if you said 8, you were right. Well done, guys. It's 8, but we need a winner. So we're going to count it down from 4, 3, 2, 1, and our winner should be miraculously appear on the front of the screen.
Have a look here to see what comes up. What have we got?
It's Jerry Zippy Gibbons.
Jerry Zippy Gibbons.
Mr. Jerry Zippy Gibbons, congratulations!
Yes, well
if that was
done.
you, are you still around? Hopefully you are still around because we need you to play a game.
In the chat. I assume it's him.
There we go, Jerry.
Yay!
Right, Jerry, you've got a decision to make on the new board. Who's going to spin it for you?
I want to say now that we had some practice with the new Mr. Q spin a winner. Okay.
And what did mine when I spun it? How many times? What happened? Twice in a row.
He got star prize many times in a row. So you could say that he's the one to choose, or you could say all your good prizes are out the system now.
I don't think so though, because it just kept on happening. So you think it might have been out on the system? Dom, since he's excited.
I am.
I'm disappointed.
I'm not.
Jerry, I thought we were friends.
Jerry, this one's for you.
Okay, Jerry. Question though: do you prefer it soft and gentle or hard and fast?
It's going to be hard and fast.
Everybody likes it hard and fast. Let's go for this. Come on then,
I
Dom.
think that's the way.
Let's do it. Let's see if we can win. Let's see if we can win a star prize. Here we go, Jerry.
Ready? Go on, Mr. Q. Do your thing.
It's okay, Jerry. I understand. It's fine. Here we go. Ready?
Decent.
It's going round. It's time to
slow
slow it down.
Whoa.
What's past Mr. Q?
No,
It's a pen.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's a pen.
Does that not count as a test run?
No, that doesn't count as a test run. But do we think that we should give one more prize away? Okay, let's give one more prize away. So we need another random person to put up on the screen. Mr. Bob, you just find us another winner. Don't go anywhere.
I did my best, Jerry.
Since it's our first one,
really did.
We're going to have one more. We're going to have one more spin.
You do get
and
the,
we need another winner.
winner.
That is Lorraine Dixon.
Lorraine
Dixon, are you still there? Lorraine.
Well done as well, guys. We're seeing lots of the profile pictures on your YouTube channel there. That's excellent.
Lorraine, are you still with us? If you haven't disappeared. Jerry, by the way, if you can send us a message to Mr. Q on the Facebook page with your address details.
Please do.
Oh, Lorraine, have you left? Oh, you're going to miss out on this because you already left.
We'll give her a 5.
And a 4.
And a 3. I lost
And a
my
2.
A 1. Where are we?
No, Lorraine. Oh, we're going to have to move on to the next person. Sorry, Lorraine. We need to get rid of that.
Justin, we're not talking to you, Justin. We're talking to Lorraine.
Can you get rid of that one off there?
Oh,
we got another winner.
Oh, here we go.
Justine Clapham. Justine.
Oh, yes.
Justine is still
That's
there.
why. Oh, okay. I didn't
Justine,
see what.
what's that? You got bunny ears.
Yeah, bunny
Justine.
ears and a carrot, I think.
This one's for you.
Right, you get to choose.
Is it going to be Dom? Is it going to be me? You decide. Justine, well done. You needed this. Actually, you know what? It probably should be me anyway, I think.
No.
Okay,
no.
Justine, you decide. Me or Dom?
Free choice. Free choice.
I'm ready to spin a winner.
So was I.
Thanks. Oh. Okay, Justin, here we go. Ready? I'm going to try my very best for you. Here we go. Let's see what. Here we go. Ready? And off we go.
I am still rooting for you, though. I am still hoping.
Hard and fast. Everybody likes it hard and fast, Justine. Here we go. Ready? Oh, it's going round. It's gone past the pens. It's
Yay!
Well done. We've got number 10.
Number 10. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. Let's tell people.
You have won the Premium Accessories Utility Apron.
Well
Thank you to our sponsors for Premium Balloon Accessories.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. If you go onto Mr. Q's Facebook page, please send him a message with your address details on, and we can get this out to you as fast as possible.
You could store a Qualatex pen in one of them belts.
You probably could. Okay, it is time for us to go. So, thank you very much for watching again. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Well, unfortunately, I won't, because I'll be travelling back from the Slovenia event.
Yes.
But Dominic will be here in 2 weeks' time.
And you'll see us in many languages for weeks to come.
Please share it with your friends. Get the message out there.
Yes,
and we'll
please.
see you guys soon.
Thank you very much. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.